excited to have you guys come along with me and spend the morning with me as a Christian stay-at-home homeschooling mom of 3 kiddos. So I like to start my day off in praise, worship, and prayer and reading in God's Word. I will say this morning was a late start to my morning. We had such a busy weekend and I was much more tired than what I knew. And so it started off a little late for me today, but once I got downstairs, I went ahead and I started laundry. You know, we are a family of 5, so you've got to do laundry every day. If you're a mom, you definitely understand. You got to get that laundry in. So after there, I go ahead and I start with my weight management shake. And so I have been very purposeful in my growth in every aspect of my life, and that includes taking better care of my physical body. And so I go ahead and I start with my weight management shake. I like to do it in a bottle of water or in one of my mugs, and I even do it in coffee sometimes, and I don't have to add creamer, and it is so good. I love it, you guys. So as I'm prepping that, I'm not going to drink it until after my workout, but I love to have it ready to go. So while I'm doing that, I'm also listening to some praise and worship music, some gospel music, because I believe it's so important to invite God into every aspect of your life. And so why not add him into your home? So this is a great way to invite God into your space, invite God into your atmosphere by listening to worship and praise music, listening to gospel music or whatever style of worship music you listen to, but inviting him into your space with that. And this way the kids hear, everybody hears, and it is just so uplifting. So after I finish making that, I go ahead and I start my workout. So I work out from home because y'all, as a stay-at-home mom, homeschooling mom, it's just so much easier. And then it helps to make sure that I actually get my workout in. I'm not having to try to run around and get somewhere to get my workout in. It's already done because I did it from home. So after that, I go ahead and I drink my shake, and then I am going on to do breakfast for everybody. So of course I am still listening to gospel music. Sometimes I will go ahead and I will turn on some type of devotional or something like that from a trusted source that I will let play while I'm cooking. And so I'm making breakfast for my husband. He's having toast and sausage and grits. And then I'm also doing make ahead breakfast for the kids. So guys, if you are not on make ahead breakfast, you're missing out. Start now. I definitely recommend it. It makes the week goes by so much easier by doing make ahead breakfast. So picking one day of the week where you make breakfast for that week or even the next 2 to 3 weeks. I've done that as well, and that makes it even more easier. So I am doing waffles today. So I'm using my mini dash waffle maker. Mine makes 4 waffles at a time, and it also does sticks. I got it off of Amazon. I don't get anything for promoting it. I just really love the product because it works so well, you guys. So I go ahead and I get that going. I also freeze some for later. Once I finish up with their breakfast, I like to go ahead and prep lunch. So I make lunch the morning of. I don't necessarily do it the night before or anything like that. I guess I could. But for me, I found that I usually have more than enough time to go ahead and get it done in the morning. So I always like to make sure that my kids either have some type of fruit or vegetable and then a snack and the main protein of their lunch. So I like to get that going. And I use these little lunch boxes that I got actually off of Temu. I like them. I will say that I have difficulty getting the lids on and off. They're like hard to snap for some reason, but they're still functional. So I'm keeping them. And then I go ahead and I get the kids snacks added in. We got those little Cheez-Its. My mom actually got them for the kids, and my kids love Cheez-Its. So I'm adding those into their snacks. And then I also baked these cookies. So I got the cookies from Winn-Dixie for like $1.50. So I got 3 different packs of them, and they're just the kind, I think they're by Pillsbury. You just pop them into the oven and they're ready to go. Now I do bake a lot from scratch, but when I saw those cookies for $1.50, I was like, okay, let's get them. So I'm going to go ahead and make the kids sandwiches and start finishing up with lunch. You can see I've got one of my little helpers with me. And so she's over here helping me finish up the lunches. The kids are finishing up their morning duties as well, because I teach them that we are all a part of the household. We are all a part of the family. And so we all have different tasks that we take on to help serve our family and to just help our family function and work together. So they are doing those tasks while I'm finishing up with breakfast. And as you can see, they're basically done because I've got one little helper here with me. So I'm finishing up their PB&J, and then I'm going to go ahead and grab the cookies that I already made this morning that I just popped into the oven and add those into their lunch boxes. these cookies were a huge hit, so hopefully I can find some more the next time I go to Winn-Dixie, because they really were a great deal and the kids really enjoyed them. So that's their lunch. They've got PB&J, cookie, carrots, and some Cheez-Its. So the apples that I cut up, I'm going to put those apples with their breakfast. So one of my goals is to teach my children how to eat, if that makes sense, but so that they know and understand serving size, that they're not overeating, and they understand the things that they should eat with their meals, which includes like fruits and vegetables and things like that. So I think that that's important, because I know I am trying to be more intentional about what I put in and how much I put in, but I want to teach my kids to do the same and to take care of their bodies so they're not in the position of having to try to lose weight or something like that, but that they are intentional in taking care of their bodies at every stage of life that they're in. So I'm going to go ahead and just add a little syrup on to their waffles. Now look, y'all, I don't have it down packed. I am still learning and growing, but I believe it's just important to teach our kids to do the right thing in every area of life, which includes what they put into their body. So I'm going to go ahead and get these ready and passed out. The kids love our homemade waffles, so we're going to go ahead and pass those out so they can get ready for breakfast, because they have finished up their chores. Once they finish up with breakfast, they get everything loaded either into the dishwasher or the sink so I can go ahead and wash, and then they move on to our classroom. So today my son is reading the daily devotional to his sisters, and we are getting ready to start our homeschool day. I'm so glad you guys enjoyed us today. Y'all have a blessed day. See you next time. Bye.